What's up, everybody? So today I'm down here at Idlewild RC Speedway, or whatever they call this thing now. They got a swap meet going on here today, so we'll have a little bit of footage of that. They're going to be doing a race and some crawling, so I figured it'd be a good time to come down here. And I've got the Red Cat back there, if you could see it, and I'm going to be doing a little bit of crawling today as well. I don't think they have any competitions on it or whatever, but I'm definitely going to be getting the truck out, seeing what I could do, and just taking on this little cool trail down here. So yeah, man, should be a lot of fun. So stay with me and check this out. Alright, so we're going to walk on down here and see what's up. Kind of had to park down here. It looks like there's quite a few people here already. So you're probably not going to hear me talk a whole lot. I'm just going to kind of check out what everybody's got, look over the trail, get my stuff out, and have me a little bit of fun as well. I like coming to stuff like this because you can meet quite a few interesting people, see their stuff, and just enjoy, you know, everybody getting out and having fun. So let's see what this is all about. Seems to be quite a few people here. Looks like I got some people on the track.
I was gonna do a brushless deal on that one and then a little drifter out of it. I know I have batteries.
Yeah, pretty cool.
75, ready to run.
Does it actually do any digging, really?
Yeah,
that's pretty cool.
Metal bucket on it. You can put back
Is
on
it all metal?
No, just the bucket. But it's full 360 and everything.
That's pretty cool. How long are you gonna be set up for?
I'm gonna be here for a couple hours probably.
All right, I'm gonna look around a little bit. I'll probably circle back around to you.
Yeah. Are these 17 mils?
Yes.
So I'll take these because I just haven't jumped one yet. But I'm not buying me something else. I just need something.
Well, that's why I'm selling, because I'm working on a deal now.
Oh, Lucy 8. How you doing?
Just needs a steering servo. I take the transmitter out of it because it goes
Which
to
one?
my remote with the Losi.
The Lucy?
Yeah, it needs a steering servo, and I take the transmitter out. It's hooked up to my other remote.
Those are pretty much ready for racing, right?
Yeah. I brought it up here.
Mind if I move the top box?
Yeah, go ahead. I'm trying to get rid of everything in one price.
Have you ran it out here on this track before?
Yeah.
Does it run pretty good out here?
Yeah, oh yeah. Yeah.
I know they keep changing the configuration.
Yeah, that was the first one that I bought, and like I said, I've went through the original servo up here, and then I bought another one, and I come up one evening when they was up here, and I brought that one with me and turned it on, and steering wouldn't, it would turn one way, it wouldn't turn the other way, and then it started smoking.
Oh wow.
The steering servo did, and it had a I bought a Protec and put it in there.
Is that the one that came with it, the regular steering servo?
No.
Oh.
No. The one that comes with it is Horizon or whatever.
Yeah, I never liked the ones that come with the arm and the
It wasn't
lift.
that fast.
Yeah.
And I mean, I used it up here, but it would turn, but it would. I was home and I was taking the tires off of it and was going to clean it some, and the wheels would turn real hard by hand.
Yeah.
It wasn't real slow. Yeah, like how this here, it'll turn. Well, yeah, it was real hard to turn.
Was this in here like a Bandit or something?
Yeah, that was the first one, and
Those are pretty cool too.
Brushless motor on it, because I had it in the Slash. With that motor in there, it would just flip this if it grazed.
Oh yeah.
And I was gonna project and never did do anything with it, and
I got a bunch of those.
yeah, it's set. That was my first one. This is my second one and the third one. And we bought this at an auction, ran it. It's missing the, I don't know what happened to it. The thing to hold the battery on. The
Oh
plastic,
yeah, you can 3D print those pretty easy.
Yeah, that there, I don't know what happened. It came off somewhere, but
These are surprisingly pretty tough.
yeah, it runs. Just
You just trying to get out of the hobby? Is that what you're doing?
no, I'm just clearing.
Yeah.
It just sits down there because this one here was my first one, and I put another VXL motor back in it.
Oh, is that a Slash?
Yeah, it runs, and it just needs one of these
Is
put
it the
back.
LCG chassis?
No, this is one of the.
Can't tell the great. Yeah, okay.
No, it just this here.
Well,
Rust,
turnbuckle. or
yeah,
whatever.
it just rusted out. That's the only thing
Yeah.
wrong with that one there. But it runs. I can turn it on. I can turn that on. This here, that's the remote for that one. This here, I bought this here, and when I hook this motor up to it, it just does one way. It won't. I can't figure out how to do it. So I put it back in, set it back down in the garage, and didn't even think about it.
Yeah. Alright, so that's a little bit of the swap meet. Now we're going to run over here and check out and see what they're doing on the track. So they've changed the track configuration again. Looks like they're running transponders now. There's a nice driver stand now. Let's go way over to the crawler course, because I want to get my crawler out and come down here on this course. Hopefully it's not destroyed. So here's the post that he was referring to, and over here, this is where I was jumping the X-Max and the Forest Mojave. That's a fun little area there. It's actually made for BMX, but it's pretty fun to get the bigger cars out on. I really enjoy that. So there's a trail. Looks like it's not as worn down as this trail. So I think this is the one he's referring to. So let's check it out. Okay. All I want to do is see if there's anything at all back here, and then I'll go get the truck because I didn't bring it with me. Okay, so looks like there's still some stuff down there, so I'm gonna go get the truck real quick and then we're gonna be back. Okay, so we got the Red Cat out, the Ascent, and I got the Vision 3 4K Dragon Touch in there. Do a little bit of FPV type stuff here. I'll put it in the video here. Alright, so we're going to get this set up. Put our battery in. How you guys doing?
Well, not too bad, so.
Pretty good. They got much back there to play on?
A little bit.
Heard somebody kind of destroyed it.
Where other people have been back in there. We heard just from other guys that have been out here, the creek towards the back is where there's a lot more.
How do you get there?
I haven't been back there to it, so I'm trying to figure it out. So, I don't know. I was gonna see about driving back there real quick and just take a look, and if there's a trail heading back, maybe hit it, but just go from there.
All right, cool. I might check that out myself. Thank you.
Yeah, there is a good couple little spots back in here, and it's kind of just loops back around.
Okay.
Back out to the parking lot there, or out to the main road, and then you can come in through the parking lot, or come back through it like we did.
Okay.
So
I'll check it out. Thank you.
yeah.
So the guy was telling me that there's a good place back by the creek. So possibly we can get over there and check that out. I don't know. I do know a guy that owns the land that butts up to this park. So maybe that's part of his. Maybe I can get back here and play a little bit one day by talking to them guys. We're going off-road right here. Alright, took ourselves a little bit of a shortcut, and we're back on the trail. Now there's some cool little parts down here that I personally want to check out. There is a little makeshift bridge that goes across by a log. And we got tons of little tree roots here that we're crawling over. This little dried part of a creek bed. Pretty cool. When it gets muddy down here, it gets really slippery. But as you can see, this is short work for the ascent. The ascent is not going to have any problems with that. So, okay, so that isn't the bridge I was referring to. They did have things set up all alongside this trail. And like I said, it's been a while since I've been down here, but I've heard that people have kind of got down here and destroyed it, you know, people that don't play with RCs and just kind of being disrespectful. Guys, don't be that guy. I mean, it's hard enough finding places to, you know, take your toys out and play with them. Don't be that guy that destroys somebody else's fun. That's not cool. So this whole trail was littered with little obstacles along the side. I don't see very much as of yet, unless they've condensed them down or maybe they've been destroyed. I don't know. I do see something here that I want to try. Now this should be short work for this truck here, but see this little dirt path right here with the root sticking up? I just want to see how well she'll climb up that. Shouldn't be any problem for her. Oh no, of course not. And then we'll work our way down. Didn't mean to pivot on that, but that'll work. So for those of you that don't know, I've got a Fusion in here, and it's a little badass of an engine for what this truck is. Gives me plenty of power when I need it, and I've got pretty decent amount of low end torque as well. So it's definitely a really good balance, I believe. Okay, so here's one of the pieces. Looks like somebody pretty well stomped it in, but this is one of the pieces that was originally set up. I mean, that kind of is impractical there because it's too high. But let's see if we can get up on this guy right here. Hopefully my camera's still recording. There we go. See if we can get up on that side. Kind of catch it a little bit. There we go. Awesome. This is going to be the hard part right here. I have to kind of angle it a little bit if I can.
Come behind you.
All right. There we go. Awesome. Look at that, guys. The beast, the Red Cat Ascent. Now I just want to show you how gnarly this is. Look at how bad everything's eat up through there. You got, I mean, just look how deep that hole is there. The hole is over here. I mean, that's a pretty good drop for any crawler. So the fact that this does that is awesome. Of course, that's why I bought it, because I knew it was already good from the get-go. Let's see if this is stable. It feels stable enough, so let's see how far we can get up this guy here without falling. So we've got a little bit of a better view. You can hear the nitro in the background. That's pretty cool. Didn't know anybody brought nitros down here. Okay, so we got hung up on that stick. So let's try it that way there. I just want to see if it'll go up this obstacle here. I'm pretty sure it will. I don't know how far. There we go. Good bite on the tires there. So a lot of people like to change these tires. I'm still rocking the originals. They're really not bad, honestly. I'm gonna have to find a little better bite on that, which unfortunately I come down a little too far. Maybe I can do something right there. Oh, maybe not. I want to do something like that where I can climb up on that piece right there if I can finagle it over good enough. The truck is slipping just a little bit. We did get some rain the other day, so I'm sure some of this stuff is a little wet. There we go. Nice little bite on the tire there. It's exactly what I wanted. That will help you climb. So I want to stay over to this side so I can try to finagle that tire over as much as I can. And maybe I'll drop this one off the edge or close to it. Get that back to bite first. See if I can do something with this. Okay, that's not going to work either. Maybe I can get the tire back up and keep it on just a little bit. If I can get that right tire to hook somewhere without falling into that crack, that's going to be the key. But as of right now, it just wants to fall into the crack. Try the same thing on this side. It looks like I can almost do it over here. If I can keep that tire from falling in so much, I might have it. Something like this, maybe. So that's going to be pretty cool. Honestly, I don't know if this truck will make it. There's just too much drop right there. No matter how I try to bite with the tires are doing okay. It's just, you know, not doing what I want. And I think I found another little cool line here. So this is going to be pretty challenging. I'm going to go down, then under, and back up. Take it nice and slow. Get it to settle. I might have to bump it. Oop. Alright, so now we're going to get ourselves worked around. And come straight through. Okay. So far so good. Down here where these rocks are at, kind of turn myself around a little. I wanted to use the brick, but it's not. There we go. Okay, so I got past the brick here with just a little bit of a bump. There again, guys, you know, I'm not the greatest at this. I'm still learning a lot. Like as far as like when to use power and when not to, like that. But I believe I can get this. Just bear with me here a little. So I did a bump on this one. There we go. Actually, I probably should have just continued to bump. There we go. Did a little bit of a power through, but that'll work. There we go. That was fun. That was a lot of fun. Kind of a little bit of a challenge for this truck the way it's set up. Tires could be a little bit better or scrub them in a little bit more. You know, those will get better as I play with them, which is kind of what I'm wanting to see, which is why I haven't changed anything. So this is pretty cool over here. Go up over there and then come over the bridge. So let's try that out. So the battery died in my Osmo 4, so we're just going to use the Ultra 23, the Samsung, and get the rest of the video here. So here we are with the Red Cat, still trying to make this climb here. So we're going to be doing this one-handed. Might be a little more difficult, but I'm trying to get up here so I can go across that bridge over there. I'm hoping to kind of use the roots to my advantage a little bit here. Or maybe I'll just come up that way. Since now I'm kind of over here a little bit. I don't know if the side hill is going to be good enough on this truck for it or not though. But we will find out. Ever so slowly it seems to be creeping along. There we go, bring the ass around a little. Ooh, that might be the ticket, guys. I think I found my way. Look at that, amazing. All right, so now we're gonna come over here and just kind of bring them across. Without falling down. And then we'll come over here to this little bridge. This little bridge is cool. Kind of brings you over here to this other side. Let's get over here where we can get a good view at him. All right, let's see what she can do. Easy peasy for this truck. Now the one thing you got to watch out for when you're doing something like this is the shake on the bridge. That will mess you up a little bit. But if you go slow, you're doing all right. Ooh, right there. Yeah. Good placement, guys. Nice place for a hole. So let me get him real quick and I'm going to reset him. So I've switched angles. I'm down here now to where I can hopefully see a little bit better about what I'm doing. So I'm going to try this left side over here first. See if I can get myself angled the way that I know it'll go without dropping that tire too much. There we go. Perfect. All right, so that was a little bit of a challenge. Come back up here and kind of show you a little bit about what that was all about. So you got some slick sticks here on the end, some slick logs or whatever, which is very well placed, I might imagine. It kind of, this one right here is real slick and it's kind of up just enough to where it'll screw you up if you got a lighter rig like this. Definitely a lot of fun. I really enjoyed that. Kind of difficult, but that's the whole thing here. So we'll move on and see what's next. All right, so this is another cool little spot I like to go to. It's not that hard. It's just cool because it's all logs and stuff, and with the tires having mud and stuff in them, they tend to have issues once they do. So again, nothing real challenging, just, you know, fun. So we'll go down here to the other side, walking through this mess over here. I'll just bring them down. We could go over those logs, but why? I knew I was going to get stuck on that stick. Trying to get past him. Over here to this side. And we'll give it a little bump. Maybe a little more than a little bump. One way to do it, man. One way to do it. She lands on her feet, that's good. Alright, so we're looking around here trying to find some more stuff to play around on. Looks like a lot of the little areas that they had created are gone. Again, that's kind of unfortunate. That's kind of unfortunate, you know. I'm out here sweating like a pig. It's really hot out today, like 90-something degrees, tons of humidity. You know, I'm in Kentucky right now, so it's pretty much like being in Ohio. But yeah, there used to be a whole bunch of areas down here that they had set up for little obstacles. I'm not seeing a lot of those anymore, which is a little unfortunate. I don't know if they've just been taken down or somebody destroyed them or what. Again, guys, don't be that guy. This is supposed to be something relaxing and fun, and you're just taking it away from the people that really enjoy it, so don't be that guy. So this is something that's cool over here. It's not going to be, I don't think, terribly difficult for the truck, but I'll stand back here and I'll show you what my plan is here for this. Just take him down, take him across the creek, and just see how far we can get up. It's a muddy hill. I'm going to have to use a little bit of throttle. Without getting too crazy here. There we go. So I could go pretty much as high as I want. What I want to do is bring him back down the other side here. So we'll kind of work our way back down here without trying to flip the truck. Get in position to where he's coming down here pretty good. We'll go over top this log and rock right there. Again, sorry about the airplane, can't do anything about that. This is near an airport. Again, one way to get down. So we'll go up though, and we'll try to actually get down that a more smoother way. But I think I'm hung up on a stick. That stick right there is really giving me a fit. Let's try to come down again. I want to see how smooth or not smooth this thing will do this. Not so smooth. Okay. That's all right. Still get down it. I got to work on the weight distribution of the truck. I already know that for certain things. But I got a good all-around truck here, so I wasn't getting real crazy with everything. Bring them across the creek here and back up. Hey guys, that's it for today. I actually got back in my truck here. We're coming out of the park and onto the street here. I forget what the name of this road is here. Had a great time. Got to kind of play around with my crawler. I got to see some stuff at the track. So, very good day. You haven't checked this little raceway or whatever they call it out down here. It's Idlewild RC Raceway. I think it's on Facebook. Check them out, man. They do little events down here like this. They do races and everything else. You know, they got transponders and stuff they race down there with. Pretty cool little place, man. And then I showed you the BMX track. I didn't focus on that today because I've been over there quite a bit. But yeah, that's where I take some of the bigger stuff and have, you know, different kind of fun. Pretty cool little place. The crawler area needs a little bit of work. You know, people probably have been over there destroying it, I believe. because there's not as much stuff there anymore, but still had a great time. A couple challenging parts here for the truck. Broke a few 3D pieces, and hey, I'm happy. Truck's still whole except for the 3D pieces, and I can always print those again. I don't care. So had a fantastic time. I hope you guys enjoyed watching, and stay tuned for the next one.